This is a windshield wiper motor that came out of a Mustang, also fit a Pinto from the mid-70s. I was able to actually hook a 12-volt power supply to these leads and test it out. Works just fine. Did take quite a while to sell, and actually didn't sell until I put out offers to some watchers, and it sold for $35. This is the volume or tuning knob off of an old Telefunken tube radio. I dismantled one quite a while ago. Been selling a lot of the parts, as you've probably noticed in my other videos. And these Telefunken or any old German radio knobs and switches do bring some good money. And this one sold for $25. This is a Detroit Red Wings hat that I've had for quite some time. It's signed by Mark Howe. Took me forever to figure that out. But I've had it up for sale since probably 2017, and had no offers or anything on it. Finally, I got an offer of $25 for it. When I first saw it, $25 for a hat. What was I asking for it? I had it up for 50 bucks. So I jumped on that $25 offer right away. This is a drawer pull from a Wheeler and Wilson sewing machine. I bought a couple of the drawers and sold them already, and there was an extra drawer pull handle made of brass, very thin. And so I put this extra one up for sale, and it sold for $25 on Bonanza. This is a little Ford F-150 HO scale Walthers model, still new in the box, and it's somewhat rare. I got $50 for this. This is the second of three Luciano Visconti designer shirts I picked up last spring. I sold one right away, and finally have sold a second one, and this one sold for $35. This is a West Bend crock pot. It's a Scandia. It's a really nice shape, and what's really cool about it is it has a separate heating element, so you can take the crock pot off for cleaning or serving. And I found this at a garage sale in a small town here in South Dakota, and I think I paid $5 for it. And it did take all summer, but somebody's got some crock pot recipes they want to try out, I guess. And it sold for my asking price of $60. Well, this is the brass sundial made by Sanford Stone. And I rubbed a little of the patina off to show the brass shining through there. And the Gnomon, my research indicates that that's what the centerpiece is called. It's easily removed, so I can pack this up pretty easily. And I found this at a garage sale for $2, and it sold fairly quickly, about a month, for $40. This is a gun case, a rifle or shotgun case. I find these at garage sales all the time. If they're cheap enough, I pick them up because they always sell. It's just a simple foam lined case. I actually bought this in the middle of the summer, so it took about a month to sell, and I got $35 for it. This is a pair of miniature boom boxes. They're Sun Tone, and they're just basically AM/FM radios. Found these at separately at garage sales for like $1 each. They both work just fine, and I had them on display with a bunch of other stuff for quite a while, and I finally decided to put them up for sale. They did take quite a few months, probably 6 months to sell, and I got $20 for the pair. This is a film reel canister, 15 inches in diameter, 35 millimeter. It's got remnants of an old sticker on it, maybe what the movie was that was in here. I found this at a garage sale for just a couple dollars, and it sold for $20. These are Red Wing Oxford shoes. that I picked up at a church sale where you can still get good deals on shoes. These were just $2, as were all the shoes at the church sale. The soles are a little bit smoothed out, but still pretty good condition. And I got $34 for these. Another schoolhouse style wall clock. This one is branded Timex, and it worked just perfect. All I had to do was dust it off, put it up for sale, and it sold within a couple of weeks for 50 bucks. Well, this is a Harman Kardon receiver amplifier, model 330C. I don't have it plugged in, otherwise the face looks quite nice. I did have to replace a couple of dial lights. It does have a problem. The tuning meter isn't working, and the stereo indicator light doesn't seem to want to work, and I didn't have one, so I just put it up for sale a little cheaper than they normally go for. This one sold for $175, and it only took about a week to sell. This is a vintage Speidel watch band. It's a gold tone stainless steel Twistoflex. I've had this up for sale for quite some time, but it finally did sell for my asking price of $20. This is an auto part that I picked up at an auction, which I'll often do, even weird stuff like this. This is for a early 2000s Chevy Silverado pickup. It's a bumper trim piece, filler piece. And as long as it's new and it's got a part number that I can look up, I'll buy it. And I usually get them for under $5, as I did this one, and it sold for $20. I guess it depends on the subject matter, but old calendars will sell. This is a '96 calendar, Pinup Girls by Gil Elvgren. Features pretty innocent stuff. And this one sold for $13. I obtained this box of Ohio Blue Tip Strike Anywhere kitchen matches just via a box lot. And I kind of thought I was just going to use them myself, but they were sitting in a cupboard and I stumbled across them, so I thought I'd put them up for sale. A little research, I couldn't find another box with this particular image on it. And but there was quite a few other Ohio Blue Tip, even much older looking ones. And this one doesn't seem to have just blue tip. It's got the red and white tips as well. And the box is in good shape. Looks full, although a couple of strikes on the box there. And this actually sold within a few days for $15. This is a vintage men's pajama set. I ran across these several years ago and had thought about using them myself. They are large, and I'm more of a medium. But it did have one little smudge mark on it somewhere. I can't even seem to find it now. But so I finally stumbled across them again and put them up for sale for 20 bucks. They did take about a month to sell, but I believe these were originally sold by Kmart. Sort of a nice retro pajama look for Father's Day, Christmas morning, that kind of stuff. This is an art print of some pintail ducks by an artist named, I believe it's Richard Sloan from 1980. I don't know anything about this kind of art, not my interest anyway. And it's just been sitting around after I got it in an auction box lot years ago, and stumbled across it and just put it up for sale for $15. It did still take about 3-4 months to sell.